Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Old Cotton Hill Farms. Let's go have a plant sale. Morning, y'all. We are set up here at the market. Got everything set out. We had a little wind scare at first because the wind kept knocking all the tomato plants over, but it seems to be dying down now. So we've actually had 3 sales so far and sold a lot of things, a lot of flowers and basil, but still have a ton of tomato plants left. I'm gonna go through really quick and show you everything. So we've got a mortgage lifter here, Boxcar Willie and Ace 55, and then money makers, Cherokee Purple. We've got some Brandywines and brown sugar and San Marzano, a Rebel Starfighter Prime, pork chop, pineapple, a Hughes tomato, orange accordion, and a Berkeley tie-dye, Grandma Oliver's green, Granny Smith and Missouri Love apple, green zebra, and some Rio Grande and purple tomatillos down here on the end. We've got cherry tomatoes, 1 spoon cherry and 1 chocolate cherry left, and then we've got some pears back here. We have lots of basil, lettuce leaf, Genovese, and cinnamon basil. We've got some marigolds hanging out back here, some dill, some zinnias, and some calendula. Down here on the bottom we have all of the peppers, so some sweet banana, some serrano, chocolate beauty bells, some shishito. We have 1 jalapeno here, some cayenne, and these are Italian hot pepperoncini. And then we also have Rutgers down here on the end. We also have our special stickers. I made all of these. Super cute, our logo. These are awesome. So fun. We've got our stickers here. We also have, for the kid setters, some coloring books. This is a vegetable one, and then the ABCs of homesteading. They're super cute, and they come with a free pack of crayons. And then anybody who shops with us can get free marigold seeds and stickers here. We also only have 2 hand salves left, but these are handmade hand salves from Henbit and Purple Dead Nettle. One thing I started last year that I really like is that I will put all of the seed packets out front, because when you have people coming to look at all of the plants that are for sale, they don't really know what they're buying sometimes. You know, they just see the plant label, but they don't really know what that means. So they can thumb through the seed packets here, especially when it comes to tomatoes, because you've got all of these varieties of tomato with all different names. They don't know what they look like, how big they're going to get, what they taste like. So it's cool here just to be able to thumb through all the different seed packets and put essentially a face with a name. And so I lay the seed packets out. I've got them organized by different plants and different varieties, and they can just kind of use them. This is my little up potting setup, because up potting doesn't just end when we leave home. There's so much still to do. So we've got some peppers here, cinnamon basil. I brought some cilantro. We've got some oregano, more peppers. These are Charmer Blend petunias that need to be up potted. Some Johnny Jump Ups, catnip. I brought some, these are mini romaine little gem lettuces. Some more peppers. These are called Buena Mulata, and they're so pretty. So pretty. And then some marigold. I've got my bucket of soil here with my popsicle sticks and my pots, and then my up watering pan. We're going good. There is so much traffic. We're right here on the edge of a main highway, and there's so much traffic. It's so loud, but we're having fun. I'm going to work on up potting. We've already made several sales and gotten rid of a good bit of stuff. I actually brought coleus and sold out of all of it. So one person bought all of it. I'm out of Chica Flame marigolds and lemon drop marigolds, and almost out of tomatillos. So pretty cool. A big change from last year. I think that more people seeing me show up on Facebook, or just seeing me here on the side of the road, just having more exposure year after year is really going to help make those sales. And headed home. We did really good today, and we saved 2 more of these clear containers, so we sold that many plants. We're back home. We've got our work clothes on. We've unloaded everything that we brought back home. I have watered all the plants super good. It was time for some fertilizer, so I used some fish emulsion and watered everything in really good. I'm tucking the greenhouse in for the night. I'm gonna show you what we brought back home really quick and tell you how much we got rid of today at the plant sale, but it was a super successful day. And another one down. We'll be back the next 2 Sundays, and we'll have Mother's Day hanging basket. So super excited about that. Let me show you what we brought back home, and then I'm going to tuck the greenhouse in and go inside for the night. Alright, so I brought home some of this cinnamon basil. I've still got to up pot this and the rest of these peppers. I took them with me but didn't get to them. Some lettuce. We've got some petunias. I did up pot and sell some of these, and I've still got to get to some more over there. And then a little bit of basil left, a few calendula left there, and then we have a few dill and some of those Eskimo marigolds that are not my favorite just because they're just so leggy, but brought a few of those home along with some tomatoes there. And then we have these 2 containers of tomatoes. Everybody's going to sleep for the night, so they're a little droopy, but two containers of tomatoes left. I sold a lot of tomatillos today, which was unexpected because last year those didn't sell really good, and I'm learning that's really funny. I really can't plant by the trends of the year before. It's not like, you know, owning a business, what sold really well, because everybody's preferences kind of ebb and flow. So I'm learning. This year I didn't plant as many tomatillos, and I've already sold out. What I have left is for me to plant. So sold tons of tomatillos today, a little bit of basil, sold a lot of flowers. I'm doing really good with selling flowers, which is awesome. I sold out of coleus today, which is cool. It's the first time I took it. I obviously still have a bunch because it's going in the Mother's Day hanging baskets, but I will be taking some of those next week. Look, y'all, this is awesome. They're blooming. Look how pretty. This is the lemon drop marigold, and these are also going in the Mother's Day basket. So I've just been taking a few at a time, but I'm glad they're blooming, so now they'll be blooming in the baskets. That'll be awesome. I did sell a lot of basil. I put it on sale because it's getting leggy. It's just ready to be up potted, and I really don't want to up pot it. I will if I have to, but sold a little bit of oregano. Like I said, sold some petunias. I still have a ton to up pot out of these pots, but oh, I love petunias. This is the Charmer blend, and it's so pretty. And yeah, and sold some zinnias. So, and tons of tomato plants, obviously, but really successful farm stand and plant sale today. And like I said, we'll be back the next 2 Sundays, and then we'll probably close up shop for the year. We'll start getting everything in the ground probably this week, and then anything extra left over we will also plant. So the amount that I grow will just depend on what is left over, but I love doing this. It's so fun, and I get to meet new people and talk and chat garden life and whatnot, so it's just really awesome thing that we get to do. And we've started doing it on Sundays so that we still have our Saturdays here at the house to work. And then we've learned that people are actually out and about on Sundays, and if you think about it, it makes sense. Saturday's kind of like the home chore day, and then Sunday's like your go to church or go to town, go shopping, go out to eat day. So we're catching a lot of that traffic, which is awesome. Alright, y'all, I'm going to put the greenhouse to bed and head inside. Thanks for hanging out with me today and coming to my plant sale, and I hope you'll come and hang out with me again soon here at Old Cotton Hill Farms. See you later.